All right, data fanatics, welcome back to Talk Tickers. Today we're strapping in for a deep dive into Domo's Q3 2025 earnings call.
Yeah, and we've got a stack of Domo's financials plus the full call transcript ready to dissect. So by the end, you'll have a clear picture of their strategy and what it means for the BI landscape.
Sounds like a plan. Now let's set the stage. The call wraps up and the stock takes a tumble, closing down 18% to $7.98 share. Ouch.
But hold on, because after hours, it bounced back a bit to $8.04. So what's the deal?
Yeah, what gives?
Let's start with the top line numbers. Revenue saw a little year-over-year growth, reaching $79.8 million, with subscription revenue making up a solid 89% of that. And billings for the quarter came in at $73.4 million.
Okay, not exactly a blowout quarter.
Right.
But here's where things get interesting. Domo basically smashed their goal of shifting most of their customers to a consumption-based pricing model. And they did it a whole quarter early.
Right. Big move. And it looks like it's paying off. 55% of their annual recurring revenue now comes from this model. That's a huge jump from just 5% a little over a year ago.
So break it down for us. What's the big deal with this consumption-based pricing? Why should our listeners care?
Think of it like a buffet. You only pay for what you eat, right? Consumption-based pricing is similar. You're only paying for what you actually use.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal.
It forces Domo to constantly prove their value. It's a win-win. You, the customer, aren't stuck overpaying, and Domo gets rewarded when you find their platform truly useful. And this seems to be attracting some big clients.
You mean like how they're helping companies consolidate all those different vendors?
Exactly. They're offering an all-in-one platform with this flexible pricing. So for a lot of businesses, it just makes sense to switch.
Makes sense. Okay, let's talk about AI. Everyone and their dog is talking about it these days. So what's Domo doing in that space?
Domo's been quietly building up a powerful AI platform for years, and it's starting to make some serious waves. They've got AI agents live in the market that are delivering incredible speed and efficiency. We're talking automating tasks that used to take weeks down to just minutes.
Weeks to minutes. Now you've got my attention. Give us an example. What's this AI magic actually doing for businesses?
One customer reported that a Domo AI agent whipped up a complex analytics report in under 2.5 minutes. That same report used to take their team 4 weeks to put together.
Wow, that's not just a time saver. That's a whole different ballgame. So what's their secret? What are they doing that others aren't?
Well, a few things. First, they're really focused on getting your data ready for AI. They help you organize and prep it so it's actually usable. Second, they've built this unique workflow engine that makes automation smooth. And here's the kicker. They've got an AI service layer that's like a universal translator for AI models.
Interesting. So you can basically plug and play whatever AI model you want.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if it's from Google or an open source project. Domo system can work with it. That kind of flexibility is pretty rare.
Very cool. So they've got AI partners, consumption-based pricing. It seems like they're really making moves. But what about customer retention? That's a big one for long-term success.
Yeah, that's where things get a little bumpy. Their growth retention dipped to 85% this quarter.
Yikes. Is that a red flag?
Well, Domo says they expect it to fluctuate between 85 and 90% in the near term, but it's definitely something to watch.
Okay, so a bit of a mixed bag there.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing they're doing things to improve that retention.
Absolutely. Here's the good news. Their average contract length across their entire customer base actually increased by 13% year over year. And get this 10% quarter over quarter.
Okay, so they're signing longer contracts. That's a good sign.
Right, definitely. It suggests they're building stickier, longer-term relationships with their customers.
All right, that's reassuring.
Yeah.
But we can't ignore that stock drop. Is Domo a buy after all this?
That's the million-dollar question. And remember, this is Talk Tickers, not a financial advice hotline. But let's speculate a bit. What if Domo's big bets on AI, their partner ecosystem, and their innovative pricing all come together to make them the go-to platform for building and deploying AI agents?
Now, there's a thought. They've already got some early wins with their AI agents, and their platform is built for flexibility. So theoretically, a company could come to Domo, build their own custom AI agents, and then use those agents to automate all sorts of tasks.
Exactly. And because of that consumption model, Domo's success would be directly tied to how much value those custom AI agents deliver. It incentivizes them to keep pushing the boundaries.
I'm intrigued. Let's take this a step further and get into our favorite segment. This is not financial advice, where we cook up a totally outrageous but potentially plausible trade idea based on everything we've talked about.
Remember, folks, this is purely for entertainment purposes.
Oh.
Don't go betting the farm on our crazy theories. But if you're ready for some speculative fun, buckle up.
Oh.
Okay, so picture this. Businesses everywhere are scrambling to get their hands on these custom AI agents.
To automate tasks, analyze data, you name it.
Exactly. And who do they turn to?
Domo.
Bingo! They've got the platform, the expertise, and that sweet consumption model.
So our outrageous trade idea today is simple. We buy Domo stock.
With the expectation that they become the kings of the AI agent market.
Think about the potential here. Customer service bots that actually work. Inventory management that can predict demand. Marketing campaigns that personalize themselves in real time.
It's a bold call, I'll grant you that.
But is it that crazy?
Well, Domo's already making moves. Their AI agents are getting results. They've got these key partnerships. And that consumption model could really fuel some serious growth.
Yeah, it all seems to be lining up. But let's play devil's advocate for a second. What could go wrong?
Competition's a big one.
Of course.
Domo's not the only player in the AI game. You've got the big tech companies and tons of startups all vying for a piece of the pie.
Plus, the market could change. New technologies could emerge.
Right. Customer preferences could shift.
So yeah, there's definitely risk.
Which is why this is not financial advice, folks. We're just having some fun speculating. But hey, if Domo does manage to capture a big chunk of this AI agent market,
The upside could be huge.
absolutely. Now that we've had our fun with hypothetical trading, let's get back to reality. What were some of the key takeaways from Domo's Q3?
Well, that shift to a consumption-based pricing model is definitely a big one. It shows they're confident in the value they deliver.
Plus, it aligns their interests with their customers, encourages more people to use their platform.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And their progress with AI is also really impressive. Those agents are delivering tangible results, and their platform gives businesses the tools they need to really embrace AI,
Right. And let's not forget about those strategic partnerships.
especially with companies like CDW.
It's expanding their reach, speeding up those sales cycles, leading to bigger deals.
All good signs.
Yeah. Overall, I'd say Domo is making smart moves to position themselves for success in this whole data and AI revolution.
Definitely a company to watch.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap things up, I'd like to leave our listeners with something to ponder.
A little food for thought.
Exactly. So here it is. What if Domo's success ultimately hinges on their ability to empower a whole new generation of citizen data scientists and AI developers?
Ooh, I like that. So it's not just about providing the tools, it's about making those tools so accessible and easy to use that anyone can leverage the power of AI.
Exactly. Imagine a world where business users with little to no coding experience can build and deploy their own AI agents using Domo's platform.
That would be a game changer.
It would democratize access to AI, make it affordable for businesses of all sizes.
And if Domo can tap into that potential market, their growth could be phenomenal.
That's a fascinating idea and one that we'll be keeping an eye on for sure.
Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today's episode of Talk Tickers. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into Domo's Q3 2025 earnings call.
And as always, remember to do your own research consult with a financial professional and make informed investment decisions.
Until next time, stay curious, and we'll catch you back here on Talk Tickers for another data-driven adventure.
Yeah, it's really exciting to think about how Domo's platform could empower everyday folks to use AI.
I know. Right now, AI feels kind of like this exclusive club, right? Like you need to be a tech whiz with tons of resources to even get in the game.
But what if Domo could change that? What if it could make AI as easy to use as, say, a spreadsheet?
That's a really compelling idea, and it really ties in with everything we've been talking about, right? Their focus on data prep, that AI model translator thing, the consumption-based pricing, it's all about making AI more approachable.
Like they're building this on-ramp to the AI superhighway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyone can hop on and take it for a spin.
So as we wrap up today, I want to leave our listeners with a challenge.
Oh, I like this.
What if you could give your teams the power of AI? What problems could you solve? What could you do more efficiently?
And don't just take our word for it. Go check out Domo's platform yourself. See what their AI tools can do for your business.
We're definitely excited to see how this all plays out. Domo is a company that's always pushing the envelope, so we'll be watching closely.
Absolutely. And as always, folks, do your own research. Consult with a financial professional before making any investment decisions.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Domo's Q3 2025 earnings call. We covered a lot of ground today, from those AI agents to their partner strategy to some pretty out there trade ideas.
Hopefully you learned something new. Maybe got a few ideas to think about.
Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and we'll see you back here on Talk Tickers for another data-driven deep dive.